A friend where anytime you bring up something positive or something good that has happened to you, they don't really want to hear about it. My warning to you ladies is to just pay attention to mirroring and mimicking. Moments with Mel. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please go ahead and do that. I'm trying to sit crisscross applesauce so I can get comfortable so I can talk to you guys. So this video is going to be on the type of friends to avoid, okay? The type of friends to avoid. So let's get into it. So when we talk about the type of friends to avoid, it really depends on you as a person and what you've experienced in your friendships and what your red flags are. So this can be subject between many people, but I'm just going to go based on my experience, the type of friends to avoid. So for me, number one, the first type of friend to avoid is the negative Nancy. This is the friend where anytime you bring up something positive or something good that has happened to you, they don't really want to hear about it. And they feel like they have to say something negative. So let's say you just bought a brand new Beamer. They'll be like, oh my God, do you know Beamers only last 4 years? They're such bad cars. And I heard that they're very hard to maintain. And it's or you can say something like, oh, I'm going to open up a salon. And they're like, oh my God, do you know how hard it is to keep up with the salon? Where are you going to find hairstylists? They kind of just throw a little bit of negativity and darkness over everything that you say or everything you bring up or things that are important to you. Yes, those are definitely friends to be careful with. Oops. Okay, yeah, so you kind of want to avoid friends who just kind of get excited to rain on your parade in a way. It's kind of they're always waiting for the opportunity to bring up something negative about something positive that you're doing. That's a big no-no for me. I've had friends like that in the past, and even if I was doing something positive, they would they would nitpick what I was doing, and they would try to find something negative about it to discourage me from wanting to pursue that thing. So the first sign that someone is not your friend, that's a fake friend, is they throw negativity over everything positive that you want to do and over all your ideals. The second signs of a fake friend, which is actually a very subtle sign that a lot of women miss, is mirroring and copycatting. Is it copycatting or copycats? Copycatting, copycats. Copycats. I don't think copycatting is a word. Anyways, mimicking. Let's say mimicking. A friend that likes to mimic you, right? So let's say you're friends with someone and you decide to open up a lashing business. You want to do lashes. Your friend works in tech. They have nothing to do with the beauty industry, and all of a sudden they want to do lashes just like you. And they want to go to Who Trained You, and it's kind of they're mirroring and picking up on everything that you do. Sometimes you'll notice some friends will wear the same outfit as you. Just my warning to you ladies is to just pay attention to mirroring and mimicking and friendships. Sometimes some people think, oh, well, I'm flattered. That must mean I'm an amazing person if she wants to copy what I do, how I dress, whatever. But in reality, that can get really dangerous, because it can get to the point where she wants to be you, and she wants to live in your body, and she wants to have everything that you have, and she'll start going after whatever it is that you like. So I would say to be very cautious about women who try to replicate what you do. Sometimes women will get close to you specifically to see your recipe so they can go and make another cake at another table with your recipe. So it's very important to pay attention to women who mimic you. If a girl is mimicking you, she is definitely not your friend. She's actually a fan. The third sign that someone is not your friend, they are a fake friend, is that they befriend your enemies. So I know that a lot of people say, oh, well, if my friend has an issue with someone and that person didn't do anything to me, I don't have an issue with them. I feel like there has to be a balance with that. Like if I'm friends with a girl and she's my best friend, or we're super close girlfriends and we've known each other for years, and I know that there's this girl who's like her arch nemesis and they don't get along, why would I go and have dinner or drinks with her arch nemesis? It's weird and it gives shady. And I actually, in the past, I cut off a lot of friends because they thought that it was appropriate for them to befriend people who put a knife in my back very deeply. And they were present during that knife that was put in my back years ago. So it's really up to you to decide if you want to be friends with a woman who's friends with women who don't like you. It's definitely risky because whatever you talk to her about, somehow you'll come up in conversation with their conversation. So it's risky, okay? Another sign that your friend is a fake friend is, of course, she competes with you and she's jealous of you. So let's say you get dressed up like how I am now, your makeup's done, your hair's done, and she looks aggravated. Like she's angry for the night, she's pissed, she doesn't want to talk to anyone, and you're wondering to yourself, like, what did I do to her? Like, why is she so angry at me all of a sudden? Like, what did I do wrong? In reality, you didn't do anything wrong. You're just beautiful. And sometimes that's a little bit hard for certain people to digest. So that's why she stopped talking to you. But overall, like, this is how to spot a fake friend part 1. But overall, all the points that I gave you guys are very valid. And if you take heed of those points, you won't ever experience a negative friend again. Like, friendship is a beautiful thing. It's a positive thing. And it's supposed to make your life better, not worse. So if you're in a friendship and the friendship is making your life worse, giving you more anxiety, depression, giving you more trust issues, you're not in the right friendship, because the right friendship is going to nurture you in the same way you nurture her. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to email momentswithmel@aol.com to join my private girl group. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and be on the lookout for part 2 coming next month.